You know that furry companion you've got sitting right next to you? The one who seems so familiar? Well, they are a creature of surprising depth and, believe it or not, hidden talents. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain on the secret world of dogs, and what we find might just change how you see your best friend.
So, I've got to ask you, how well do you really know your dog? I mean, beyond their favorite squeaky toy or that one spot behind the ears they love to have scratched. We're about to dive into some facts that might just change the way you see them forever.
It's a relationship that's been thousands of years in the making. They are, without a doubt, our best friends. But hey, every best friend has their secrets, right? And theirs are written in their DNA, in their senses, and in their totally unique way of seeing the world. Let's start by looking at just how diverse that world really is.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the incredible variety in the canine world. We might be used to seeing golden retrievers and French bulldogs at the local dog park, but that is just scratching the surface of a truly diverse and sometimes kind of bizarre family tree.
I mean, the specialization between breeds is just incredible. You've got the Bergamasco Shepherd, whose coat is literally made of these felt-like mats called flocks. Or how about the Norwegian Lundehund, which has extra toes and a super flexible neck for hunting puffins in tight spots. Then there are Newfoundlands with their built-in webbed feet, and of course, Dalmatians who famously are born totally white and get their spots as they grow up.
And their individuality goes right down to their nose. Seriously, forget fingerprints. The pattern of ridges and pores on your dog's nose is completely unique to them. It means your dog has a one-of-a-kind signature, right there on the end of its snout. How cool is that?
But it's not just about how they look, it's about their incredible physical abilities. A dog's body is this finely tuned instrument, just packed with biological tools that make them absolute sensory marvels.
And that brings us right back to the nose. It's one of their most famous features, but have you ever really stopped to wonder why a dog's nose is pretty much always wet? Well, it's not random at all. It's actually a critical part of their sensory toolkit.
So here's how it works. There are these special glands inside their nose that create a super thin layer of mucus. This damp surface is perfect for trapping tiny scent particles out of the air. Then when the dog licks its nose, it's actually transporting those particles to a special organ in the roof of its mouth called the Jacobson's organ, which just massively boosts their ability to smell. It's brilliant.
And the surprises just don't stop there. Did you know all puppies are born completely deaf? But then they grow up to hear 4 times better than we do. And they can't sweat like us to cool off, so they pant instead. And get this, some scientists believe their nose has a built-in thermal sensor to detect heat, which might just explain how they always find the warmest spot on the couch.
So they have these incredible senses, but how do they, communicate what they're experiencing? Well, dogs are talking to each other constantly, using this secret language of wags, barks, and these surprisingly perceptive brains.
Let's take the wagging tail, for example. We automatically see a wagging tail and we think, oh, what a happy dog. But it is a way more complex signal than we ever imagined. As it turns out, the direction of the wag, well, that's everything.
Okay, check this out. Research shows that the direction of the wag is linked to which side of the brain is activated. A wag to the right shows left brain activity, which is tied to positive feelings, like when they see you, their owner. But a wag to the left, that shows right brain activation and it's linked to negative feelings, like seeing a strange, unfriendly dog. And other dogs totally pick up on this. A left wag can actually cause anxiety in other dogs who see it. It's such a subtle but powerful piece of body language.
And communication is a two-way street. They're listening to us, and it seems like we instinctively adapt to them. Studies show that when we talk to dogs, we naturally slow our speech down from about 4 syllables per second to 3. It's not just baby talk. We're actually matching their brain's slower processing rhythm, helping them understand us better without even realizing it.
So while communication is key, a dog's most profound information doesn't come from sight or sound. It comes from their nose. For a dog, reality is almost entirely defined by scent.
Just to try and put this into perspective, a dog's sense of smell is estimated to be up to 100,000 times more powerful than a human's. Let that sink in. It's like our world of smells is a grainy black and white photo, while theirs is a vibrant, high-definition 3D universe of scent.
Okay, this is one of my favorite facts. Dogs can literally smell time. They know how long you've been gone, not by looking at a clock, but by sensing how much your personal scent has faded in the house since you walked out the door. A strong scent means you just left. A weaker scent means you'll probably be homesick.
I mean, think about what that must feel like from their perspective. As one Reddit user perfectly put it, your dog isn't waiting for 5 p.m. They're waiting for smell o'clock, that exact moment your scent fades to just the right level that signals you're about to come home.
And the things they can detect are just astounding. They can smell our feelings by picking up on the chemical changes in our sweat when we're scared. They can be trained to detect cancer cells just from a person's breath. And this one is a little weird, but fascinating. They even seem to sense the Earth's magnetic field, and they often prefer to align themselves with it when they do their business.
You know, all these incredible abilities have built one of the most powerful relationships on the planet. For thousands and thousands of years, dogs and humans have shared this bond that is so deeply emotional, historical, and really mutually beneficial.
You know that term, man's best friend? It was famously used in a courtroom speech way back in 1870. The lawyer said, "The one absolutely unselfish friend that man can have in this selfish world is his dog." And that sentiment has echoed through history for a very good reason.
And this bond isn't just emotional, it's physiological. Studies have shown that petting a dog for just 15 minutes can physically lower a person's blood pressure by 10%. It's a two-way street of comfort and health. They aren't just good for our souls, they're good for our bodies too. So, as we wrap this up, it leaves us with a pretty fascinating question. We've uncovered so much, from their unique bodies to their secret languages, but after all this time together, you just have to wonder, what other secrets are they still waiting to tell us? So go give your dog a pat and maybe look at them with a little more wonder today.